I'm Bob Harveson, and I'm the extension plant pathologist with the University of Nebraska. And I'm part of this SCRI project through the extension connection. And because of our makeup at the center, we have an entomologist and then myself. So it's made a nice team to work with this particular disease. And currently in Nebraska, it's not really a huge economic problem. So in my opinion, it's been more entomological in nature. So that's why the majority of the funding that we have gotten has gone to our entomologist, Jeff Bradshaw. So some of the things that he's been working with is that he's trying to develop an app where he can take it out, and consultants can take it out, and then they can look and make determinations on eggs or the nymphs or the adults in real time, and then put that down. All they need is a smartphone of some type. So this is something that he is really working on, and that's kind of the extension end for what we're doing. He's also had a postdoc named Sean Whipple who has been working on looking at the survival at cold temperatures or cold tolerances. And so he's found some really surprising things, that these psyllids can survive surprisingly long periods of time at various degrees of below zero. And what they also saw from the results is that they found that there's differences in the populations from Nebraska and from Texas, for example. So they compared those two. It seems like that the populations from Nebraska are a little more adapted to the cold, so they survived a little bit longer at lower temperatures. Lastly, the things that we were also working on this year is continuing to try to publish and produce new extension materials. So we've produced a number of new publications with lots of pictures and that sort of thing, and we've distributed them throughout the potato growing areas, the Northwest, and then throughout Michigan, New York, Maine. So we've tried to get those distributed, and then they've also been included in the registration packets. So the combination of the app development, the cold tolerance, and then the distribution and production of extension materials is what Nebraska has been working on in the last year.